Oh no!
I need to show you a video of me doing stand-up badly because you showed one last time. And 3,
I tried to, but I was just so talented.
I know, yeah, you tried to.
Just like intangible red flag territory. Like he's not saying anything specific,
interesting.
But like just as he's talking, you're like, do not be in a room alone with this man.
Yeah, 100%.
So we can all love each other. No.
All right, great. Okay, great. This is great. What about him is an intangible red flag? Is it a way he appears, way he talks, hand gestures?
Do you know what the word intangible means?
All right, I'm gonna go have a piss. Ashley, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Bitches.
I went down on a juicy poozy, and
got a fart, and this chair's gonna make it reverberate. Hey, wait! Hey!
No! Oh no! Everybody else,
Hey!
What's going on? I'm just waiting for music. I thought you were getting music. Oh, I thought you were just getting
how
music.
my penis gets born.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Here's a shed.
The ice cream cones came with a little metal packet that is just full of sugar. It's just full of sugar to be poured into the cones.
I got what has the Japanese not gotten a hold of, perfected, and then when everyone was like, "You did it," they went, "And now we'll begin." And you're like, "No, you fixed it. It was fixed. Do not break it." They're like, no, we got to break this.
I still have some more questions.
Go ahead.
John Hastings is on America's Got Talent for 5 minutes, and now he's got houses in LA and London.
That's right.
Yeah.
You kept a house in London?
Yeah, I've kept a house in London.
Update: not sugar.
There's no fluid tasting enough to warrant sucking it out of him. Yeah. No, but it was. Did he do it when he was then in the band when they were the 4 Bee Gees that brief time before then his heart exploded?
Wow.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen. That is what happened to him.
I'm a predator.
And it was going awesome. And we even started having drinks at a bar, and we each had girlfriends with us, whatever. We're having a great time until I got comfortable enough to go, hey, we share a birthday,
As someone who's been eternally single.
Go ahead. Is it your fault? Yes. No, sorry.
Stop tweeting after your dates, Ashley. Stop tweeting after your dates.
Oh, bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bed.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased.
Support them.
But you know what's more important than helping people's mental health?
Fuck you, John.
I'm just saying. Tom, you're a comedy fan.
Here's what happened. So I came up after she finished a couple times.
How did you
I'm not one's not enough.
What a
you go for 2. That's how you start it out.
Smoother crunches.
And then Jesus, boom. So when I emerged, I went to kiss her, and she just grabbed my face and she sucked it all out of my beard.
So hurtful.
That's a literary reference. Oh no, I gotta.
Hey, he can't tie me out now. I'm the only one here. Books, pages. Right. Verb, noun, adjective. Nice. Someone get me that.
I'm very prone to bullying.
No, you're talking about Andy Gibb.
I am talking about Andy Gibb. Pardon me.
Get your Gibbs straight if you want to come at me, bro.
Sorry.
Those nice bearded men and their Aryan friends seem like they're doing very different shows.
Marion's got pink eye. She touched her in a hole.
I tried to. It crawled away too quickly.
It's difficult with tea. Sometimes you try and tune it and you get Assam.
I'm officially declaring it. Jordan is the Governor General of the stream.
God damn it, guys. I took Ritalin today. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
What is happening right now? screens. I want to have two screens.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Paul and I were walking through the park, and we walked past the tennis courts. A ball had gone over the fence. Paul went down, grabbed it, threw it over, and the young woman who was playing said, "Thank you, sir."
Oh
no!
Ouch!
Right. Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
Hello.
We put Will in, even though he's not.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program today. Yeah.
There he is.
I hope you're all enjoying
Lovely.
possibly the meanest, in my opinion, the meanest wrestling themed joke ever. And that is our background to start off. Oh my God. It's so mean. Hang on, I'll just. Sorry. Will's going to say something. Go ahead, Will. Hello, Will.
21 years since 9/11. Peace be upon it.
Peace be on with who though?
I didn't know Hulk Hogan did it.
He did. Yeah. Because here's the Twin Towers had a wife, and Hulk Hogan wanted to sleep with that wife, and so he TCB'd, my friend. He took care of business. That's what he did there. Will, I see you're having some crisps directly into the microphone. Thank you so much for bringing that to the program.
Oh, he's muted himself.
Oh man, yeah. Will.
I'm back, baby. Sorry, I've had no tea.
Why did you have no tea?
Because
did you just boil the kettle?
I live in England, where tea can also mean the evening meal. I have perfected the art of bread, so I've got this incredible bread. So I had smoked salmon and scrambled eggs on my bread for breakfast. Then I had a corned beef sandwich to respect our Majesty for luncheon. That's a lot of bread. And then I went for a drink, and then I came home and thought, well, there's no way that this isn't drinking. I must have some food. So I bought some Pringles.
What did you have to drink?
Yeah.
I had 4 whiskeys and 2 pints. I went to see a drag king show.
Will Duggan, you make alcoholism seem so cultured.
Oh, yeah. Not a drink for a week.
Again, I got to tell you, that is the biggest sign of a booze bag right there. Just if they're counting at 6 days, it's been 6 days. You're like, that's nothing. That is literally nothing.
Well, it hasn't been 6 days. It's been 4 days.
So not a week.
Yeah.
A gentleman's week.
Yeah, a real European work week's week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go through it. Where was everyone when the Queen died? And also,
I was stuck in Dublin Airport.
Oh, what a place! The amount of singing, I assume, that took place. The amount of
honestly, I felt like it was such a wasted opportunity to be in Ireland when the Queen died, because I was just sat in an airport, just waiting to get on a flight, which then ended up being an hour and a half delayed.
I weirdly am chalking this one up. Who do you think gets the blame for this? I'm going to say...
Well, I was, at the time that the Queen died, I was lurking in the shadows at Balmoral with a evidentiary pillow in my hand. That's right, I killed the Queen.
Does anyone else feel like the last photo taken of her right before? Thank you, Who Blew Mama of Goblins, for subscribing for 5 months, and also
thank you for all of the subs. A lot of people have renewed their subs because we've been away. Thank you for the continued support.
So much.
Welcome back to season 3
of the Untitled Twitch stream. Chris Pett's not here because he's literally basically performing jobs that are used as plot points in the show Shameless.
Yeah.
And so we are joined by Will Duggan. We will be going through the full I have not seen this video of the Batman bed tattooing. Shall we give it time? Let's say we'll go into it in 45 minutes. So the last hour and 15 minutes will be Batman bed tattoo related.
You can't even say it.
It's very complicated.
Is this is your first episode of season 3?
That's right.
Yes.
You're our
Let's just do a
special
long.
guest.
Let's just do a long episode. I've got nothing to do tomorrow.
You might have nothing to do, but I want to sleep.
I have a bunch of stuff to do because I will not be here next week because I'm going on my first vacation and/or holiday ever. I am going to, that's right, the home of this stream's favorite Vietnam vet. That's right, Magnum PI. Go ahead, Will. I'm going to Hawaii for 1 week, and I'm so fucking jacked. So jacked.
I hope it's
All
not
right.
Hawaii, as the local people have said over and over again. Please stop visiting. Our culture is not your playground. But then you've jumped in and said you're going to Hawaii, like a colonizer.
Well, it's interesting. It's a part of the United States of America, and they actually find that tourism really helps spread their culture because I'm going with my heart and eyes open, Will, as opposed to you, who is English and would go and just, even though you wouldn't try, just start putting flags places and wondering why there wasn't a
Hang on.
somewhere.
I'm really sorry. We cannot claim
Canadian.
Canadian. What the English might do when the Americans have done.
Canadian. No, that's not. I looked at the Hawaiian history. Here's how it went. Hawaii was an empty island, and some white people came there, and then they were like, "Oh, good. That's the official history. Everyone knows it."
Yeah, do you know what, Boomstickery? They don't see that money. And do you know who's part of the problem? John. Also, bit of fun, because I knew I was coming on. I bought a different gun.
Yeah.
But I've also bought the ammunition.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
good
Will,
God.
I will pay for you to have the Batman bed tattooed from your body if you go on the Brighton Pier right now and you snipe 3 trash cans and you break 3 lights on the pier. 3 lights.
No, of course I'm not going to go out into Brighton with a gun.
Well, that's the deal. You could have taken it.
Tet 879, 600 quid.
How much? To do what?
You set bars.
Ladies
way
and
too
gentlemen,
low.
600 quid for you to shoot yourself in the foot right now.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
What is your back?
Yeah, 100%.
I 100. Okay, so by the end of the episode, who's ready to pledge?
Oh fuck no! Can we not?
Feel
Can
that
we?
This program is going to be
This is the
responsible for
first-
you and your
this
girlfriend
is the
breaking up.
first episode
Because here's
back.
what happens. I've been there for this. Will's lovely fiance. Is that correct, Will?
Yes, we're getting married, yeah.
Yeah, lovely fiance. It's like off to bed. She's in like a sort of damn baldy safe. He's skinned. Boomstickery from your mouth to God's ears. Is a Nerf gun right? No, Diamond Geyser. We're talking real gun. Don't need a gun. Just let Will give a pedicure to himself again. Good morning, Beardy. Beardy, do you have 600 quid? We're trying to get Will to shoot himself in the foot. Just say your bank
It's a
details on
BB
stream.
gun, you know.
Will, can you say your bank details on stream? Just the sort code.
No.
I want to tell you, I think we almost got him to do it. I want to say, if you had one more glass of wine, we would be getting 1895.33. Oh, so the number is 43.
One of those numbers is correct.
Every single one of those numbers is correct.
Oh my God! I thought you.
I meant one of the ones that John pulled out.
I put that in. I thought you put that in the main chat for 1 second, and that was very funny. But what happens if I copy and paste it and put it in the main chat? What happens then? I won't actually do it. But what would
I
you
haven't
do?
got my account number. 536133.
Oh my God! Well,
I knew
I'm just gonna
it.
save you from
No.
yourself for just a moment. Just I
I will not. I will not. I love it. It is good. Doug's a couple of questions coming in from the chat. Coming in.
If
from
anybody
Alex
has ever
Watson.
needed a guardian angel,
Do you have a new hamster?
Yeah.
What's the hamster's name? Muted yourself again, you prick.
Bella. And I'll tell you why she's called Bella. Because she's black and white marbled. So I wanted to call her Marble. But I thought, that's a bit much. And I thought, what's a word near Marble? Marbella, the Spanish island. What's the last 4 letters of that? Bella.
Thank you.
that is the stupidest naming of a pet. Like nobody questioned the name Bella. Bella is a standard, solid pet name. Nobody questioned it, and then he came in with that explanation.
just a couple of things. Oh yeah, more wine.
Strangest reason.
Situation.
Strangest
Coach
reason for
Watson's
naming
guessed your
anything
PIN code.
anything.
Alex Watson's guessed your bank, that being Nat West.
It is, yep.
Marbella, not an island.
Who gives a fuck?
Do you see hamsters as replaceable / disposable?
Do you see Friends that way, Will?
So, Friends, I enjoy.
I think he sees himself that
Yeah,
way.
certainly. I think he sees his relationship that way based on the way he's willing to mutilate his body in a way that just really reflects badly on his girlfriend, fiancée.
She loves the tattoo. She really likes it.
Really?
I think that she's very good at lying. Because I got news for you.
No.
I mean, the tattoo artist was very, like, wait till you see the tattoo artist. He's so kind.
Oh, I can't wait. What I enjoyed, though, was seeing, because I ran into Will's father and fiancé and immediately brought this up. And the eyes on both of them was just like, yeah, we love him. And that is our mistake. We made that mistake.
My father, so neither of my parents are fans of tattoos, whereas my mother actively
hates tattoos. Baby boomers hate them.
So my dad, so this one I've got here is one that me and my dad both wanted, but my mum would not let him. He's a 65-year-old man. She was like, no way. And
Is your
so,
mom a two-pack-a-day smoking comedian who used to hang out at the Manchester Comedy Store? Because that's what that sounded like to me. That sounded like...
Beardy Noise has got it. My tattoo is The Summoning Dark, and Boomstickery's right. It's from Terry Pratchett. So Thud is the book. It's both mine and my dad's favorite book. We both wanted it, and then I got that one, and then that one, and then this one. My dad was like, "That's just it's just a nice lady."
Oh, that's
Nice
right. I
lady.
remember. Is that the one you got after your girlfriend was late and you just went to a whiskey bar for 2 hours and then walked by a tattoo shop?
That's the one, yeah.
Well, you know what it is? You're like knowing Hunter S. Thompson if he didn't lose his mind on cocaine and didn't write. He was kind of just like a bit like, you did what? Like your chaos is so calm. I got pretty fucked up on red wine and just balanced my checkbook.
Very quickly, Diamond Geezer, Blackboard Monitor Duggan is the greatest thing anyone has ever said about me. And Baldy, yes, it is a World War II pinup.
What is a wearable Blackboard Duggan? What does that mean?
So this is a tattoo. So basically, there's a series of books called the Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett.
I'm aware of the Discworld novels.
Yeah. So in one of them, there's a series about the police force on the Discworld. Now, obviously, ACAB, though I would say, with the exception of the police force in the Discworld, because they're good people. And in one of the books, no, there are no bad apples that get kicked out. You know, like
well, what are you, Daryl Gates, the former chief police of the LAPD? They said the same things, and he was recruiting from the KKK. I think you're on the side of the police,
John.
Where were you on January 6th?
Where was I?
Yeah,
in Nancy Pelosi's bedroom, going, "Quiet, Nance. They'll leave soon."
Also, I have a question. Do you think Nancy Pelosi's bedroom is in the Capitol?
Oh, John, which of us has been in it?
Fair. That's a fair point.
And basically, in one of the books, he gets possessed by a dwarf sort of demon, which he beats, and the demon leaves that mark on him as a sign that he's won. It's a fantastic book. And frankly, Brady Noise, please get that last comment up on the screen. Samuel Vimes thinks ACAB, which is why they're a great police force. It's a great book. We haven't got time to get into it.
John, don't sip on Vimes watch. You won't win. I mean, I will. I will step. I may lose, but I'm here to lose. Yes, Will.
For my Discworld fans, John Hastings is the kind of man that would wear.
Oh, got him! I fucking got him. Go ahead.
He'd wear the lilac without knowing who John Keel is.
Somehow this show has been derailed into a Discworld novel chat.
Well,
that neither of the hosts understand.
Yeah. Because of you, we're putting the background back to Hulk Hogan doing a 9/11, and And you know what? You're being judged. You're being judged. Is David Crosby gone? Oh, there he is. That's for you, Will. How do you feel now? You feel good? You shouldn't.
Is that David Crosby from Crosby, Stills and Nash?
And Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. And he's not happy with you.
Do you know what? I think he probably is.
I don't think he is.
Do we think Crosby is a Discworld novel fan?
Can I say a nice thing very quickly before you carry on with your character
Sure.
assassination of me? Richard Wright, who I think is watching right now, he ran a gig at Edinburgh called Late and Lovely that was one of the most fun I had on stage, maybe ever.
Oh, that's nice.
Lovely bloke, lovely gig. It was nice to finally meet him properly.
I got to meet Richard during the Fringe as well. Amazing, lovely, lovely person. I was booked to do the gig and then I couldn't do it. And then I never got to reschedule, but that's really cool that you had such a good time. It was so fun meeting quite a few of the Troggies I met during the Fringe. And it was so fun.
So many of them.
And Alex Watson was there. So funny, Alex Watson as well.
Yes.
Alex opened the gig. Incredible.
Alex did a
Go
gig.
ahead.
Oh, I didn't know Alex was doing gigs.
Yeah, Alex was really funny.
That's great. Yeah, no, it was super fun. Yes, I did tech for MC Hammersmith. That was fun. And yeah, I think I met and I found out JH Fred and I think Shizmo. I think I met them and then didn't realize it was them until after I'd met them.
Hilarious.
If you are meeting anybody in real life, make yourself known.
A couple of people did.
Because I just feel like I wasn't able to be like, hey, it's so cool to meet you. You've been supporting me for like 2 years.
what I really enjoyed was a lot of people did this. They'll lean in and just go, and then you're like, no, that was really fun. The other classic was because for the wrestler review, our fans are called the cum monkeys because we're very immature. And so many times people were like one guy looked like a businessman out of a movie. And he just leaned in and went, I'm a cum monkey, like next to his goodly wife. And I was like, I couldn't believe, and like we're not like he was older, like we're talking like 45 min, like a good 45. Let's be honest, probably, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit older. Like he's a Will Duggan 32 because that's how old Will Duggan is.
I'm 35. I also very nearly said something bad.
Oh, what did you almost say?
What did you do?
No.
Put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat. Come on, Will.
Go
Go
put it in the
on,
private
Will.
chat.
Also, what's
Do you know
fun
what?
is-
Fine. Do you know what?
Yeah, JH Fred, I did not realize that it was only when you guys left, Mary Elaine told me who you were. So,
so
I'm
funny.
very sorry if I seemed like I was being rude. I didn't know it was you.
Just Will, make sure you're putting that in the private chat because that's
I thought
Okay,
they were
good.
just friends of Mary Elaine's that she was not introducing me to.
That makes sense. I was very fun meeting. Oh my god! You have to share that. You have
You
to
could
share.
totally
That's
say that.
So funny. Except there may be something else. He's still typing, but if not, I'm like, you should share that. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
That's really funny.
But yeah, the Fringe was insane. I still feel like I'm recovering from it. I need to go on. Nice.
I did not need to know that about
William,
you, Will Duggan.
Will, I also bring a bucket to the mug show. Don't you worry about it, my friend. That's a sign. That's a sign of being an #1 good boy. And
did
also
not
something
need
for
to know.
I mean, you have to explain everything. Let's explain what you just in the private chat, and then I can say my amazing joke.
No.
Okay, well, you guys all are going to miss out on.
You can tell them.
Can I tell them?
Yeah.
Okay, Will Duggan put in the private chat that he used to have a dalliance with a lady who called him the cum monkey based off of the epic amounts of cum he would produce. And what I then thought was, oh man, I assume that's why Ashley feels allergic around Will. 'Cause she's allergic to that. I also want you guys to know that I live with my girlfriend now, and she has a work call, and I am doing my work call technically, and my technical work call involved saying "come" so many times in the last sentence. I assume she's speaking with some sort of learned businessman, and I'm out here going, come, Hulk Hogan, 9/11, come, 37
I
actually.
really hope somebody's overhearing you at some point.
I feel like what's his name? That singer. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
I used to see that guy a lot at the Comedy Store. He is now a like a recovery guy. Like he's a professional recovery guy. Oh,
Steve Mooney. I don't know if it's the best or the worst comment, but it's something.
Well, why did you have so many whiskeys before the show? Also, for someone who drinks so much before this stream, you were very sober in Edinburgh,
You were so sober all month.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, I've done myself a kipper by presenting a character on this stream that I feel I have to deal with. I actually don't drink that much.
That is not true.
You don't. Well, I think it's a case of when you do, you do.
You drink an Englishman. You're a regular British man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain. You'll just have some booze.
No, a lot of people say to me actually that I will drink maybe 6 pints and I will get 6 pint drunk, but then I will stay 6 pint drunk until I've had 15 pints.
Yeah.
And then I'll be drunk at pint 16. So I can just go for longer.
Yeah,
that's why I'm a cum monkey.
Yeah. You jump. It's a very interesting thing. Someone who's been around you drunk and sober, like as in I've been both drunk with you and sober while you're drunk, is you're like fine. And then it just like you described it perfectly, but it's very funny because it leaps and you're not aware of it. Like you're not aware that you are now 20 times drunker and still trying to explain quantum physics. No,
but I can, you see, because it's both a particle and a wave, and looking at it affects the outcome.
I've seen you that drunk trying to figure that out. Remember, now, Will, what's the drunkest you got? Here's the problem, by the way. What did you put as your background? Oh, you used the aquarium
There's
background.
There's too much of that bottle left.
Not for long, mate. Will, what's the drunkest you got at the Fringe this year? I will ask Ashley. Go around the
Fringe. Oh, I did late and live, the penultimate evening, and frankly made a fool of myself.
What happened?
No, do you know what? It's not a fun drunk story.
Oh,
it's
no.
It's just you were too drunk.
I was a lot of fun, and to the point where I had to send quite a few apology texts in the morning.
I mean, I really enjoy your use of fun in that.
But so I was fun drunk, and then I went and carried on drinking. And as we've mentioned, it's the leap.
Yeah,
and I became not fun drunk.
Okay,
but you still thought you were fun.
Yeah. And then I woke up and felt bad. I had a couple of texts being like, brother, you have crossed the line. And on my hazy memory was like, yeah. And it's not like I'm not going to get cancelled because that's not a real thing. That's just repercussions for your actions. Like I didn't do anything bad. But I was like, yeah, I remember doing that. And in the cold light, I played it. No, do you know what? It will really ruin the atmosphere 25 minutes in. It was just not fun, but up until that point, Jesus, it was fun.
Oh yeah, listen, well, we've all been there. I mean, there was a comedian who
and everyone forgave me.
Not everyone. Let's bring them on now. I saw a comedian this wasn't this year. This was a few years ago at the Loft Bar. This person was so drunk they got kicked out by someone who didn't work at the Loft Bar. They were just like, "You cannot be here anymore. Like this is like laughable." Oh my God, I remember who it was. It was an agent from Off the Curb. That was the funniest part of it. An agent from Off the Curb kicked them out because they were like literally walking up to people and asking if they were their roommate, Lloyd Langford, which right there was already like, so, are you Lloyd? Like, okay. And then this guy he eventually found his way out of the Gilded Balloon from the Loft Bar. I saw him literally comedically surrounded by security as he kept trying to grab people and go, are you Lloyd? And then finally, Lloyd Langford walked up and rescued this guy, and he just went, man, where you been? None of these people know who you are. And it was the funniest thing. I've just, even at the Fringe, someone's giving you a little dig.
I'm going to put a name in the private chat about the drunkest person I saw at the Fringe. So I was sober, but when you
I
see
saw
this
no
person's
drunk people.
name, but
That's not true.
I saw. Oh, I was not
this
sober.
person was genuinely awful, but is also litigious.
Oh, that person is very litigious, and we are not going to have them there. We're not going to say it. This is the drunkest person I saw at the Fringe. I saw, and I've never, and this person, lovely. I was just the second last night after the awards and everything. I saw Steve Bennett from Chortle on the street, just trucking towards the abattoir, and he looked like he was wearing both his drinking trousers and drinking boots. And I got to tell you, it was one of those things where I was like, God bless you, Steve. You had a long month, my friend. Go buck wild. And it really made me happy. If I'm totally honest, when I was half stoned walking through the meadows, just Steve Bennett trucking in with a blazer. Oh, I just remember that. Right? Just, you know, when you see a guy who's drunk and you're like, I know what your plan is, and you are going to get you are already drunk, and this is the beginning. Like you have warned yourself. Tomorrow I will be hungover. Oh. Exceptional stuff. Yes, the person in the private chat was a real sense of scorn. Oh yeah, that was very funny.
Sam Campbell's poster was brilliant.
For those who don't know, Sam Campbell, who won the award this year, his only poster was him and Steve Bennett at the Barrie or the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Awards in 2022, and I laughing.
It got picked up and brought to Monkey Barrel on the last night.
Does it really?
It just lives there now.
Alan
It's
Anderson
brilliant.
will set fire to it soon.
What was that?
Alan Anderson will set fire to it soon.
Oh my God. So that was okay. We're not going to do a full Fringe debrief because Chris is not here and clearly we need to catch him all up. But let's talk about, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is fun British comedy nonsense, which was the Stand changed
The Stand picture, yeah.
their background, which I don't think they should have changed it. And here's why. I really like that logo. Do you know what I mean? Like I sort of get when people are like, I don't think it is encouraging.
But that doesn't matter, John. If they think it is,
I know.
Fair play.
I'm completely aware that it's their business and they can do what they like. That's what I mean. I also don't think enough people say that anymore, which is like, this is how I feel, but they do not need to be affected by it because they own the business and they can do whatever they want, and that's a free market society. Do you know what I'm saying? And especially in the world of the Fringe, the amount of like people being like, well, you should do this, and it's like, well, who are you to say? Anyway, they got rid of that logo and they changed it to a different one. It's the same cowboy, but now he's shrugging. Well, me worry. And they held an auction for it. And Alan Anderson, who you guys may or may not know, who is a sort of Scottish comedy promoter guy, kind of like terrary around the edges ish, like has a lot of
very
gigs.
quickly, John. I think that he looks like a background character from the first Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Very good description. I would also say he seems like a one episode character. He looks like a one episode character from the show Deadwood.
Yeah, he turns up to open an apothecary. It turns out,
and he ends up getting his wind pipe broken.
Yeah,
that's right.
he ends
And
up dead in
elsewhere,
a gulch.
Yeah, that's right. He ends up in a gulch, possibly body in a where? Estuary. Old school reference. Now, the other thing that I think that is important to recall is so Alan Anderson then showed up, and I got to tell you, I love this more than anything. Bought the background from the Stand for $7,000, then called every media outlet in Scotland just to like let them know, and a couple of them published it, and he's putting it up in his club in Glasgow. And I got to tell you, nothing about that I don't love. Nothing about it I don't love, even a little bit. Hell, of course you did that, Alan. Of course you did. Good.
Yeah.
Like that's how it. Oh, I loved it so much. And
I've never met Alan, but I've already had beef with him. He's just.
What is?
Do you not know about my beef with Alan Anderson?
No. Will, do you know about the beef with Alan Anderson? What kind of beef is it? Steak, roast?
Well, it's Scottish Comedy Forum beef.
Oh my God, the most rare of all beefs.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, I hate giving
Highland cow
airtime.
beef.
Wait. Did he actually destroy it? He
I
burnt
believe
it?
he like set it on fire. Yeah.
What? Why?
because
he
then,
wasn't getting
John,
the
it
attention he
becomes-
wanted when he bought it.
No, wait. Oh my god! I can prove to you that I'm not as drunk as you think I am. He's living that picture now lives in John Keats' ideal of negative capability. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter still.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Abso-fucking-lutely.
I don't know. I kind of lost track of what he was saying halfway through it.
I did. Yeah. Don't worry, guys.
I'm so educated.
He set fire to it. Can I please? Does someone have
Truth
proof
is
of this?
beauty, beauty truth.
Oh, eat my actual butt. You're a butt eater. Eat this butt. He did do that. What you put in the private chat, 100% happened. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I also, this is unrelated to the stand picture thing, but one of my favorite things that I heard during the Fringe. Now, I'm not a fan of Alan Anderson. I don't mind saying that.
I
but
did, Alex. I did.
I also am not a fan of somebody else in the Scottish comedy scene. And wait, I need to bring it up because I heard
what?
I heard that he said something about another act, and it's honestly one of my favorite things. So it's about an act that I don't like, but you don't know him anyway, so I'm
Richard,
not gonna bother putting.
Where did you see this quote? We will circle back to what was written in a second. We will circle back to this in a second because I have so many hot takes. But let's continue with your point because I just didn't want that to get lost.
So he said this to a comic that I don't like. He apparently met this comic and said, "I've heard you're a 3-star compere and a 2-star comic." And that's one of my favorite things I've ever heard of somebody saying to another person.
Ooh, I feel like
The
we have
thing
a new
is,
greeting.
When he said that to me, I was having a bad day.
Imagine you're a 3-star compere but a 2-star comedian.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, I think it's so cold and I love it so much.
Yeah, I mean, Ted, you make a great point. That is enough. That is 5 stars you can put on a poster.
Yeah, but who wants a quote
Alex,
from Alan
no.
Anderson?
Do you know what,
Oh my
Alex?
god, I think you should definitely do it.
Wait,
Ew,
stop
what a
everyone.
terrible name.
Alex, if you think that's true, we need to chat because compares can be the greatest part of every evening. But it's
A
so many
compare,
compares are
yeah.
terrible.
Some of them are really, really bad. Some of them
Let's
make
name
or
them.
break a show.
Let's name
Oh, Richard sent me the article. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable already with the hair.
Oh, okay, let's go back to this then. Now, it's blocking out Will for a minute, but I'm going to read it out for the podcast listeners. Richard Wright has said, put in a quote, which is from an article. "So because of this alleged inappropriate offense and mental instability the image causes, the ultimate conclusion is that it should be destroyed. If they had the courage of their convictions instead of pandering to nonsensical complaints, then the painting would have been destroyed by them and not left to others to fulfill." So that's, who has said that about the stand?
Alan.
Oh, right. Okay. But he wasn't initially going to destroy it, was
Yeah,
he?
no, he
He
said
wanted to show it off, and now he's doing this because he didn't get enough
I think
attention.
he needs something to do between triathlons and wanking on the pitch to his own feet.
Whoa, accurate. So, but the article is comedy promoter set fire to offensive iconic stage backdrop. But does it make reference? Oh my god. Okay, it does. That's so weird. So he literally just didn't get the attention he wanted. So he just set fire to it. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
And yet, on brand.
Yeah, like that. Why? That's such a waste of. Listen, this program has wasted so many people's money, and Alan Anderson, I think, beat us. We need to waste 7,500 pounds now.
Raise £7,500.
No,
I'll get a
no.
swastika tattooed on my face.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in 2 Sundays for that fundraiser.
Oh, let's not. We've enough tattoos on Will Duggan's body.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
from
is
this show.
7,500. I got news for you.
I think my favorite thing about this is that Will
I
has
would-
now got a tattoo that is linked to me on his body.
He's about to have another one. I will sell my truck to finance you buying.
Let's talk about your truck.
What do you want to know about it? I'll go out to it right now. I'll do
I
the pro.
mean,
I'll
talk
do the-
us, you went and bought a truck. How was it?
It was ridiculous. It was very good. There was a couple of fun things to it. One, I brought my special lady friend who's bought a car before. I've never bought a car before, so they came out with the initial price and they laid it down. There's all this extra stuff, and I was just like, the hell. And she just she literally just took a pen out and just went, take that off and off of that. And then I was like, huh? And then
She's so good for you.
it's great. And then just took it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they just came back and then I had the truck. It was super easy. America, let me say this about America. That economic system should demand more money from a person buying something, because you can really put almost nothing down and really do well.
Yeah, to be fair, that's the thing with America. Everything is so cheap.
No, Will. Debt. They just want to get you in debt, so you can if you just put almost nothing down, you will get something. But let me tell you, you are going to be paying it off for a long time. Good God. They also really wanted me to lease. Did you guys know that you don't have the option to buy the car after you lease anymore? What the hell? Also, I don't know if
You
leasing
do, but it's a huge balloon payment. It's huge, John. It's huge.
It's so insane. I didn't realize, because it's just never a thing I've ever explored in my life, because I genuinely never thought I'd be able to afford to own a car. I could not believe the amount of people that were like leasing so much better. And I'm like, you just never own anything. Like you're just perpetually renting a car that you have to hand back.
Yeah,
And
what's
the
a nice new one?
What's the housing market like in America, John? Like, do a lot of people own or do they rent? Like, and I know there are going to be outliers, but your average person, do they mortgage or rent?
Depends. I would say as you go more, it really depends. Like, I would say more ownership than the UK. I would say that. I would say
No, I wouldn't say so, because we, the UK, are the nation of buyers.
Hi, Chris. We miss you too.
When did you? I still didn't catch Chris saying he was going to be here, and I'm upset because I miss him. But I'm happy that he's earning.
I really miss him too.
I hope he's earning money at his fun, weird job that he got the idea from Shameless. Britain is not the nation of buyers. Britain is the nation of debt isn't real. We'll just get in debt. The amount of my friends that could own houses, but they just bought way too many coats in their 20s and have like laughable credit card debt. Like I have known so many people that are like 50 grand credit card debt from just like, well, I just wanted to buy shit. It's nuts. It like
so. I'll agree with that.
The back of my neck is sweating right now just thinking about that, because I
went for a financial checkup at my bank.
What was that
every
like?
year? Well, every year they call me and go, "Hey, let's just talk through your finances." And I went this year and I was like,
so nice.
Yeah, because I've been with them for like 25 years.
Okay.
And they went, "Let's talk about your debt level, blah blah blah." And I said, "Oh, I've got too much debt." It is NatWest Baldy, yes. So I've got too much debt at the minute.
Which NatWest in Brighton were you at?
The one near the Pavilion Gardens. And they said, "Oh, let's talk about it." And I went, "Listen, I'm in too much debt at the minute." And they went, "Well, how much debt have you got?" And I told them, and they went, "Oh, you're in the lowest 5% of debt in the UK."
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh my God!
Like my debt isn't massive, but it's more than I'd like, and I pay it off more than minimum payments. I'll be fine in 6 years. But they were like, "Yeah, you are. Like you didn't even feature on our debt calculator. What you have is debt for a man."
Excellent time that froze. Excellent time that froze and somehow unmuted your mic. I just want to say this coming in from Yes Meatballs. Even after Thatcher destroying housing, Britain still has way lower home ownership than America. That's coming in from the reputable source that is named Yes Meatballs, Will. So just know that. Continue. Will? Okay. Will's got a problem. I'm taking Will off the stream.
I think he's eating crisps.
Well, he's very professional. And as we are hitting into the 45-minute mark, that means we are going to now start watching a man get his ass tattooed with a Batman bed.
Yes, we are. I better bring that up then.
Yes, please. As everyone brings that up, I just want to thank all the Patreon all the Patreon members. Sorry, the chat distracted the shit out of me. All the patrons for their continued support through over the summer, and for all of you showing up at shows and supporting everyone from this community during the Fringe and other things. We really, really appreciate it. And I think we have an update from Will. Yes, Will. Will, are you back?
I think I'm back.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, I hit my cable.
That's all right. Now, to bring us all
Okay.
up to speed, Will Duggan, some months ago, said what? What did you say, Will?
If you guys raise X amount of money by X date, I will get a Batman bed tattoo on my body.
Yeah.
And you did it.
We certainly did.
Of course they did. You set it at a really, really reasonable, reachable target. I think on some level you wanted this tattoo.
I do like tattoos.
I did it. And so now we are going to see the journey that they went on. The first tattooing did not happen because Will, I believe, threw up violently for a full day. What happened with that?
I was feeling unwell.
Now, I've always wondered. I felt that wasn't a hangover and just feeling unwell. Was I correct? Or
oh yeah, I wasn't hungover. Because genuinely, as you both said, I was not drinking too much throughout the run. I was run down, and my anus felt the brunt of that.
Yeah. Can I just say, for 2 months, I did not have anything close to a solid BM. It would basically, I would just pop to the toilet to drop what seemed like a meaty puddle. Oh, God.
A meaty puddle, and we lose image. I mean,
that looks like an anus, that upside down dog as well.
It does. It really does. Are you still with us, John?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. I'll fix this in a second. I know what happened.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
It looked like army ration bolognese.
Oh, I did. Like, none of us needed a visual.
Can I ask your listeners something very important?
Of course you can, yes.
Right. Friends of the UTS, I need your help. Firstly, and most
Still, one of the best things I've ever said on this show was wiping red. This is when I was talking about my hemorrhoids.
I hated it.
Wait, you hated white?
No, John, I'm doing a call to your listeners. Friends of the UTS, listen to me. Firstly and most importantly, this isn't a body shaming thing. I'd like to be less fat than I am. And that's my problem and society's problem. If anyone can recommend some workout programs, please do text me on 07590 040 920.
I think that's a legitimate call out. So once again, that's 07590 090 920. No,
040.
040.
Also, if you have any questions or comments during the video and just don't want to text, you don't want to use the chat function, you can also totally text in questions. And the number to text, Will, is
07590 040 920.
Thank you so much, Will. One last thing before we begin is the Batman bed, by the way, tattoo. Where did you end up getting it? Because I was told it was going to be on your face, neck or face.
You were told foot, but I didn't. Alex, for fuck's sake. It is on
that's
my.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 07.
Oh, the text come in.
Also, can I just say, in terms of a fitness program, I've lost a good deal of weight this year, and I don't necessarily recommend this, but if you can get one of your closest friends to pass away, and how you deal with that grief is just to get stoned and run up a hill, the weight just falls off. It just rolls off, baby. And I guarantee and also your
plus
neighbors.
44 JH. Right?
Also, your neighbors are really aware of you. I got to tell you, as I've been driving through the neighbor, everyone's giving me the wave. I think they're just like, oh, he's got a car and he's not just shirtless running and crying. Very good. This man, I wouldn't say it's an upgrade, but it's something different.
He's doing something to better himself. I also lost quite a bit of weight this year. I don't really know how. It just sort of happened. Now, I will say I didn't eat very much during the Fringe, so that really made it.
I heard you were doing the California diet. That's just doing cocaine, is what they called it in the 80s. Oh, it's the California diet.
The California diet. No,
I got news for you. If you put the word diet after like a country or municipality, it's never good.
It's not good.
The Brighton diet. What is that? Seawater and cocaine.
And cocaine.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh yeah, the Kate Bush fitness program running up that hill. And that one again is +44 7 590
040 920.
That is for any of you that have any questions during the period of us watching the Batman bed tattoo video,
which I'm going to bring up now. I did my best to kind of clip this together into something fun. It's kind of like a little vlog. So there's a little bit of a prequel of me. Well, I'll just play it. Wait, can you hear it? Hang on, it's not playing.
It's not playing. Press play because you haven't hit the press play thing. You just hit the volume thing. Who are you, me?
Can you hear it?
I cannot hear it.
I didn't say anything yet, but there's just like a buzzing. Oh, I probably didn't share sound. Hang on.
Oh, yes, please. Absolutely perfect. This is exactly what we wanted.
After this, I will show it all to you live.
Yeah. And also, can they text you a request for a photo of it?
No, I'll put it on the stream. They can screenshot their own Macs.
Well, let's see how this debate goes.
Okay.
Well, the texts are coming in now, aren't they? Bloody hell, Tom.
I still can't hear it. Ashley.
Can you hear it?
I cannot. Oh, excellent stuff.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Oh, if I share it as a video file, that works, doesn't it? Hang on.
Oh, now who's the old millennial?
You.
It's still you.
I'm younger than you.
Can you hear that?
Good morning.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Right.
Ashley, what was your bathroom situation at this moment? It was early morning. Had you full number 2 before you left the house? Had you had breakfast?
I had left. So okay, yes. Let's get into.
Yeah,
this
let's take through. Yeah, take into. Yeah,
because
Will's just leaving.
He's just leaving.
Yeah. See you, Will.
Let's get into this for a second. Was because we couldn't do it on the original date and time that we were planning to because Will got sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so it ended up being quite a last minute thing towards the end of the Fringe. We were all a bit stressed about it. And John, you couldn't make it because you were going to be filming your show that day.
And he was doing it so early.
He was doing it but this was the only time he could get it with the tattoo place as well. He did, in fact, he did try and change it to another more suitable time. He couldn't do that. So we ended up at 10 o'clock in the morning, we were doing this, which in Fringe time is like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So I had to get up at actual 6 a.m. to get from Glasgow to Edinburgh for 10 a.m.
Oh,
insane. So I have gotten up at 6 a.m. to go to Edinburgh to do this and make sure it's happening. So that is the prequel to my state of mind in this video. Okay. So I hope you all appreciate the effort I put into something that I fundamentally do not support.
Just is Will back? Oh, Will's back.
He's
Will,
back.
Where did you go? There we go. Will, where'd you go?
He's muted himself.
Oh, you muted yourself again, you absolute turkey. There
Sanatorium on Drummond Street, the old sex shop.
They get 2 shout outs in this video.
Yes. A couple of things I just want to say quickly. That number again, Will, is what? Coming in from Richard.
07590
coming in from Richard Wright. A vlog, you say the elite, the elite, the elite. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I was trying to make it into content, into
Yeah.
feasible content for the people that paid money for this to happen. Okay.
Tech issues and absent hosts persistent season 3. Indeed, they do. Thank
It
God
will
for that.
always persist.
I should be a
Don't finish that
constant on this
sentence.
thing.
You
I
should
should
be
be
a what?
a constant host on this show.
Do you want the responsibility of?
Yeah, well, you have to be here every Sunday. Well, not every Sunday. You can miss a fair few, as it turns out. But yeah, well, you can. We'll put it to the steering committee. A couple of things though. You have to get a swastika tattooed on your face.
Another one.
That's right, too.
One on each cheek.
Oh, you look like the puppet from Jigsaw, except you're not hiding how you feel. All right, enough stalling. Let's watch this.
Okay. Let's watch this. Let's watch it.
Good morning, Troggies. It is just coming up on 9:30 a.m. I have been up since 6 a.m.
Can I just say, pause it. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Can I just say it is insane to me that I am in LA. This is weeks later. Los Angeles is currently currently coming out of the worst heat wave ever, and it's insane looking at you being like, that was still summer, and that's like a Scottish summer is like, well, better put on a reasonably thick coat. God bless it.
It's a raincoat. It was drizzly. It's not
Yeah,
cold. It's not hot.
Isn't it crazy? We live 5,000 miles east of you.
I was literally.
That was so bitchy.
I think
as he emptied the bottle of wine.
I think
different countries, different.
Know what I like? I like this a lot. Is that Will has explained to us how he
having a British person.
Yeah, I agree. It's not great.
I did say something to Will. That
Weather's
deeply
different in
upset
different
him.
countries.
Oh,
it never stops being fun. I gotta tell you.
Love it to have Geography Peter K on the fucking stream.
Oh, are you looking at a mirror?
Remember the
Also,
West? Ooh.
It's funny. Someone described a northern comedian at the Fringe as Garlic Shed, and it was one of the funniest, meanest things I've ever heard ever.
Garlic Shed.
A combination of it was basically someone who's just a combination of every northern act and Peter K. 'Cause Peter K always has garlic bread, and northern acts always talk about sheds.
I like that comedian, but it was a devastatingly accurate thing that's said about them.
Yeah, it's so funny. All right, so now, Ashley, you're walking to the sanatorium. You just gotten off the bus, I assume.
Watch the video, you cucks.
I do explain it a lot in the next few moments of the video.
To come and film Will Duggan getting a tattoo. Getting a tattoo of the Batman bag. I would like it on the record that I made every attempt to stop this from happening. I fundamentally disagree with it, and yet I've.
Why do you fundamentally disagree with it?
I don't agree with people getting silly tattoos because of pressure.
I mean, the pressure was on us to give him money to do it. I think that if anyone,
I wasn't here. I didn't supervise the events that led up to this.
Cash money, baby.
I did make you buy me lunch after that.
Certainly.
Okay.
To come and ensure that it happens.
What had happened to you the night before? You look like you were very worried about something else. Oh, you're just tired and grumpy. That's what it is.
I'm just tired and grumpy. I'd gotten up at 6 a.m. after going to bed at 2 a.m.
Fair point. Yeah, fair point. Oh, that's right. I remember.
I had a gig the night before, so I was late going home. I think I did ACMS the night before.
I'd had a good 8 hours pre this.
Oh,
but look, he did this to himself. I have to keep reminding myself that this is He did this to himself. And I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad at him. Okay, I'm just on my way over to the tattoo studio right now. So stay tuned. Oh, fuck this. Okay, so
I gotta tell you,
Questions?
I really like how you went from sort of like intrepid war reporter. Now you look like Aaron O'Neill from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Also, by the way, not enough was made of Aaron O'Neill being part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they, for some reason, just had their own personal journalist. Very weird.
Yeah. Erin, E-R-I-N was her name, wasn't it? April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. Who's Aaron O'Neill? Aaron O'Neill is a woman I went to school with. She went to Broadview Elementary School, and I believe she had a weird twitch where she went like this. Yeah, and let's hit it.
Have I ever told you my April O'Neil story?
Pause it. No. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So
were you in an O'Neill's in April? Go fuck yourself.
No. So Ninja Turtles, obviously in the UK, is called Hero Turtles because of our censors. But I'm the exact right age to be like prime for Ninja Turtles. And I had this weird little crush on April O'Neil.
Everyone had a crush on April O'Neil.
But I remember my father saying to me, "Do you like April O'Neil?" And I just went, "I don't understand it. I'd like to eat her."
All right, Army Hammer.
Carry on your video.
Yeah, Hannibal Duggan, more like. I'd like to leave.
April O'Veal.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to text Will your reactions to the April O'Veal video, that would be great. Now hit it.
Okay, so I am outside the tattoo parlor.
Will, were you late?
Was about 5 minutes late.
No.
Oh. Were you
9:45 we arranged.
No, we arranged 9:30.
Fine, I was late. Deal with
it. Will is now about 10 minutes late. This is the tattoo parlor.
You.
Sanatorium Tattoos. They deserve a shout out, I guess. He's not here.
I like that reluctant shout out.
And I'm about to slap him if he doesn't turn up.
Oh my God. I'm so
okay.
Oh,
so
there he
up.
is. Look at you. I'm so happy. If I had turned up on time and you turned up late, I would have beaten the shit out of you.
Look how big my beard is
the
here,
whole time I was doing this, I was like mentally going through what John's reactions would have been if he was there.
Oh my God. I would have been inconsolable. I would have said something. I wouldn't have even have regret. I would have left. I think I would have been like, well, all right. I would have stormed away and I would have, the draft area of the amount of texts that would have been draft. Dear inconsiderate Kettering born.
Keep watching. There's good stuff coming ahead. Better
Disagree.
Than this anger.
Disagree. Go ahead.
This is a relatively long video, but and I'm maybe there's more of it that I should have cut out, but I dig it. I tried to keep in the experience, you know.
I love it. Let's get the arrival of one Will Duggan.
Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Ashley.
How are you feeling?
Every day's a dream. How are we?
We're okay. We got up at 6 a.m. for you.
Oh yeah. Well, not for me. For these guys.
Well, for these guys.
I'd have been here regardless.
How aware are you that you had many, many chances to back out of this?
Yeah. The thing is, welcome. I made a terrible mistake. And if you're the kind of person who's going to drink too much and promise to get a Batman bed tattooed on them, that's one kind of person. But if you're the kind of person who then wakes up and is like, no, fuck it, that's a worse kind of person. So
Let me pause it for 1 second.
You are committed.
I would like to know, Will, did you have any moments of backing out? Did you have any thought of backing out, or were you committed as soon as you
No. The thing is, John, if you're going to be a dickhead,
Yeah, I do agree with this 100%. The way to be a good dickhead is you have to do it. Yeah, it's only funny if you do it.
Yeah, I think, like, obviously, what I've done, no one is writing down as a high point of human history. But I do think what's happened is what should have happened. The kind of person who backs out on that is the worst kind of person. Yeah, you commit to the bit, Diamond Geezer, you get it. Also, I've got to say, again, back to no body shaming, I've got to lose some weight. I look like my dad.
Oh, go easy on yourself, Will.
Mate, it's also the fringe. You also have that exhaustion puffiness. You also, let's be honest, I'm sure you're having a couple of vinos at night, a couple of extra vinos, you know what I mean? And the stress, you know what I mean? I was having mudslides every time I headed to the toilet, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't keep anything down. So
let's crack on with me being a great guy.
It is.
Baldy, my dad is.
I am an idiot, yes, but a man of my words.
An idiot of your word, if you will.
We're gonna tune in again in a minute, I guess.
Okay, so the paperwork is done.
Yeah.
We have seen an outline sketch.
What is the
You're gonna
paperwork
ask
for a
something?
tattoo?
Oh, John, do you have no tattoos?
No, I do not. So I've never.
You have to sign a thing basically saying, like, A, that your blood's not poisonous, and B, you're there by your own free will.
So you lied on that form.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
also,
so this is
disclaimer,
literally. Go ahead.
I just said in the video that we've seen a sketch, and I'm about to say that we're going to get a look at that before it goes onto his body if we can. We don't, because he doesn't come back with the sketch. So sorry about that. But
what did he do with the sketch?
he went and made the little transfer out of it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So missed the sketch. Sorry about that. Which we'll try and get an image of in a minute.
Yeah.
We won't. And it's not bad.
No.
You do not want to participate in this anymore.
It's quite nice. I think this was the moment you were really struggling with it.
Really didn't want it. Your voice is defeat. You sound like how you sounded the morning after you woke up in bed with me. If you remember after the fundraiser, Will had a couple of vinos and for some reason came and joined me in the guest room to snore his ass off. And he was very muted the next morning. Very, whoopsie.
I also never knew my bald patch was so elongated.
What do you mean?
So I shaved my head. If I didn't shave my head, you can very much see.
Yeah.
Where it would grow. I thought I had a bit more at the back.
Oh yeah, no.
Do you know you can get like a tattoo of a hairline?
Yeah, but I'm not insecure. I am who I am.
Oh, do you know
what? But you are insecure because you're drawing attention to it. So,
guys, we must move on. I've got this much wine left, and I don't want to start drinking neat Cointreau, but I will.
Mate, you're going to be drinking some Cointreau. I want you to know this. Jamie Foxx, as it turns out, bald guy, secret bald guy.
Yeah.
It's fake hair. Go ahead. Let's see this bad boy.
I think we've decided where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Tell the people where it's going to go.
On my left thigh, but the configuration of it is different to what it is on the picture I sent him. So I was going to see which thigh it looks better on. So
Okay.
Left thigh or right thigh, but you'll well, I'll have my trousers down and actually be recording it, so you'll find that out soon enough. Way around. I don't know, like maybe right there. So I can look at it the other way.
No, my God.
Either way, actually, if it's
What an action. That's what you want a tattoo artist to look like. Just a man in.
He's great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not get his name. Will, do you remember his name?
Yeah, I've got it in my it's in my wallet. Give me 30 seconds, I'll find it. So I've got the appointment card.
He was
Go get
so
some Cointreau.
cool. He was
Go get
so
some
nice.
Cointreau.
Also, for the rest of the video, you'll hear him kind of chatting a little bit, but he at a few different points he was just chatting to his colleagues. So I haven't got what he's saying, but like I don't even. It's not relevant, but you will
What did
hear
he
him
say
chatting.
when you?
And also
did you-
there's music playing in the background as well, so it's
Did
all
you
a bit.
explain to him why Will was getting this tattoo?
So I'm about to ask him that. Like,
Oh,
did Will tell
yes.
him? I covered everything.
His name is Sabi. S-A-B-I. Sabi.
Sabi.
Will, is your one
He
a
was sound.
Sabby B?
He was sound. He was lovely.
It's Martini Rosso. God. This fucking way.
What the hell was that, mate?
That was the bell of indecision. Keep playing.
Okay.
With that. Yeah, sort of like just appear. I think the left leg. Perfectly great. Yeah, are you okay for films because they want to prove that? Yeah, that's right.
Like how you ask already.
Do you know the
That's his
backstory to
boss.
this?
I need to get done one drunk.
So I've just asked Sabi, "Do you know the backstory to this?" And Will has just kind of said, like, "Yeah, I've told him." He agreed to get it done while he was drunk.
No, I don't want to back out. I don't want to be a coward.
I didn't want to
many
back out. I
opportunities to
didn't
be a
want to be a
coward.
coward.
Oh, so fat. Look how fat I look.
Will,
You wear it well.
you're beautiful.
Yeah.
I
So
am
easy.
beautiful. You can be fat and beautiful, but I think I don't manage to be both those things at once.
Will, are you aware that the song Foo Fighters by the Foo Fighters Best of Us is written, it's actually written about your dad, but you are his son.
Good man. Thank you, Richard. Keep playing
Go
this
easy on
goddamn.
yourself. And that just there a minute ago was you having a little panic about the fact that you have nice tattoos other than this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like how you're saying that to the artist. I've got like a
Like-
guy who's good at his job has already
Yeah.
finished, is already touched my body, and now I got this joker from wherever the hell.
I think the left leg. Perfectly great.
I'm just
Yeah,
going
are you
back to
okay for
that.
films because they want to prove that? Yeah, that's right.
Do you know the backstory to
I
this?
told them, I need to get done one drunk.
He looks so unimpressed with you when you say that, by the way.
You had many opportunities to be a coward.
I've got nice tattoos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Little shavy spot, priming the skin.
Oh my god. Will, are you clenching your butt? Did you just clench your buttocks?
I don't think so.
I felt like you did something with your buttocks there. Like it felt like you went. I just want to say this. I've never thought about this in the way of tattooing. There's so much soft massaging of the skin in something that's done by like big burly bikers, and it's just like.
He did shave Alex. Yeah, he has to. No hair on the new ink.
The hair gets caught in like the needles, I think.
Okay, so this is what it's gonna end up looking like. How do we feel?
Buzzed. How do you feel? Good. Yes.
Will, what an awkward way you got on that bed. You look like they are about to give you a goddamn neuter.
Oh, what?
It looks like he's about to get neutered. Like the way he looked at that camera with such fear. My balls.
Ashley, do you have any thoughts?
I am thinking.
It's all right, mate, no? I think it looks quality.
I think it looks good. I think it looks really a lot better than I was expecting it to.
Very disrespectful to his mum's art.
No, more to your idiocy. It was a bad idea that has been turned into art.
I mean, that's all bad. That's all art. Okay, let me ask you this about. Oh, what's happening with the video here? Let me say this about this moment right here that I'm glad that you captured. Is I'm glad you captured so much of the awkward toeing and froing of Sabby as he's about to tattoo Will. The tension is palpable. Will, what
I
do you
just
remember?
kept filming most of the time.
I really like it, Will. How much of that bottle of wine you got left, buddy? Because I think it's time for you to go get some Cointreau.
He moved on to the vermouth.
Oh, good God.
That's all Martini Rosso, baby. Press play, you snowflake cucks.
Oh, Will, you look so pissed off.
Ready?
Oh my God. You chose this playlist. It's so many banging tracks.
Crackhead Albanians love the playlist.
Is that where Sabby is from? Is he Albanian? Did you get his
They were all Albanian. They were all Albanian. Yeah, I chatted to them.
Well,
yeah, I wasn't being racist. They're Albanian.
I mean, you never know. Albanian, that would be an interesting, like, these goddamn Albanians can't get a tattoo in this town without running into an Albanian.
No,
Like, what?
this fella's Albanian.
I know, well, it's a real problem with Scotland, all the Albanian tattoo artists, you know what I'm saying? What does that feel like?
It's quite nice, actually.
It's like a nice feeling.
It's like a fun scratch.
Yeah.
Fun scratch? Okay.
Nighttime, Gorilla Radio, tap that ass up. Nighttime.
How are we feeling now, Will?
Can I also say? Can I also just say it's very weird to get a tattoo at 10 in the morning? Like, this is the opposite of rock and roll. We'll go get a tattoo and then nighttime Gorilla Road, tat that ass up. Very good. Is the music going to include you do it yourself? You do dude that's really hurts. This is very funny. Will, did you? What do you? Oh, good.
I feel like I should go get a drink now.
Are you drinking Quattro mixed with wine?
No, it's just vermouth. Watch the video, please. I've made an art.
Point of no return.
Very lucky in that I have it's when I got my first tattoo up here. It's like I've got my legs. Like comfortable and nice little bus.
Well, at least you're not in pain physically.
Yeah.
Your dignity's getting a hammering. But I think so. You've started, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're doing this, guys.
It's happening.
As terms of a tattoo experience, how did you enjoy the tattoo experience, Will?
10 out of 10.
They were a lovely studio.
Watch the video. It's so long. We're on a time schedule.
Yeah.
Mate, we got 45 more minutes. We'll be fine.
Just stretch forward. Stretch forward. Like, it's just he's tattooing me for a while.
I don't. I've already cut the video down a bit.
David.
It's David Hoare. David Hoare,
Welcome,
who had
David.
an excellent French.
Oh yeah, did Tuck ever get his tattoo?
Do you remember when you got your? I don't know actually.
Yeah, that was such a bad idea. I'm not going to say what it was,
I
but when he
don't.
told
I
me-
remember he told me what it was, and I don't think he did get it.
Big thumbs
It was
down.
a terrible idea.
Yeah, and by the way, like, and I'm saying that from a perspective of thinking that Will's idea was good. Like, if Will's tattoo was a good idea, this was a bad idea. Do you see what I'm saying, everybody?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Previous tattoos, did you get like that rush afterwards?
Yeah.
Total adrenaline rush. Yeah. It is really great.
I would really hate if people cut out just Will looking at the camera on that bed and captioned it. I would really hate if people did that. I would enjoy to see what people could do with that.
You seen that?
Oh yes.
Cancelled their gig in Edinburgh.
No, I didn't see that.
Why did they cancel
Why?
the gig in Edinburgh, Will?
Because the Roger thinks he's 20 and he's like 55.
My beard looks good though.
I agree. Hey, did you
Yes.
ever? Do you use that beard oil that we bought at Brighton that day?
Yeah, I used it a lot when it was long.
Do you get many daft tattoos like this?
I never. We don't have often these cool kind of tattoos.
What he has just said is we don't often get these cool kinds of tattoos.
Mate, you just got burned by someone from the former Soviet bloc. Does that hurt? That must hurt. Albania only got comedy in the 90s, and he used that power to scorch your ass.
Kind man.
Yeah.
No, the problem with that what you gave me. Yeah. That's after.
Who took an Eki? I did.
Is it getting painful?
That line's a little stinks.
It looks like you're angry at Ashley.
It was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Batman bed being tattooed on your leg.
I like your wispy, your wispy leg
20%?
hair. It looks like it's like slowly heading towards your crotch to build your pubes. You know?
Yeah, it grows to a thicket.
It's very nice. It's pleasant to look at.
I can't believe you've done this.
What song is this? It's excellent.
It's
just
great.
fantastic.
It's Rage Against the Machine.
It will be a great story.
This is not Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, it is. It's March on Wall Street, I think it is.
It's not.
The UTS to make this possible.
Yeah. Apparently, David Hoare, we learned that Will comes bucketing.
Let's encourage him.
He's also the kind of prick that will say anything stupid.
I am very happy this is hurting you. A little while ago, I said I was glad it wasn't hurting him. I really changed my tune.
I also want to know who selected this excellent photo of a rose that Will is just staring at. What I like, Will, is you're not providing any running commentary of the feeling. You're just laying there like you're getting a terrible hand job. Yeah.
I thought I cut out more of the nothing.
I don't
bits.
think you did.
No.
Or this took a long time. Also, can I say this about this gentleman? I have never been more intimidated by someone who I'm watching on a video screen more than the person tattooing Will Duggan right now. Oh, that painting looks a lot more intense. Ooh. Will, how many photos of you do you have where you're doing the eating out gesture? I feel like you used to get really drunk and do that in a lot of photos from the MySpace era.
No, I never really got involved in MySpace.
No, but in the era of MySpace, I feel that there are some photos on early digital cameras of you doing this.
I'll be honest, there weren't a lot of photos of me doing it, but there were actions.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, a little Incubus playing in the background. I gotta tell you, Incubus, unsung, not that bad band. Not good, but not that bad.
It's too early in the morning.
That's true.
Yeah.
What was he doing last night?
I don't think it was about last night. It was about tonight. He has.
And it was about last night.
I think he's recording.
Want to start early? He's finishing.
He's
so, that's fair.
he's finishing really, really late tonight, but he's also recording a show today, and then he's going on to do something else this evening.
And Chris couldn't be here because he's in Canada.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Well, are you
I came
sad?
from
We have
Glasgow.
so
I think
many
coming
people-
from Canada would have been a stretch.
I came from 20 minutes of the road.
If you hadn't thrown up, there would have been a lot of people waiting for you the first day. A lot of people were going to come.
Your glasses are all fogged up.
The thing is, that was a really
Why-
different time for it. I felt absolutely fine. there's something about my head.
Can't really hear you, can we?
But
You're
my head
flushed.
just loves to flush.
Uh-huh.
But do you have the comedian Matt Green?
No.
He's got he did a show about it years and years ago. I know we're just pushing it a bit, but he gets just his cheeks go rosy like a Enid Blyton character.
Who are you talking? Pause this and tell me what you're talking about. This is terrible. What are you guys talking about? What odd banter.
Comedian Matt Green
here we
has
go.
a medical condition whereby
I'm going to keep letting this just play visually.
He
I've turned off the
blushes.
sound.
Great.
Ashley, cut forward about 7 minutes in this video. It's just him drawing on me until it's finished.
Oh, back up. I want to see the reveal. Oh, here we go.
See, he's still got to do.
Take a photo, someone's it.
What's he doing now?
He had to put this cling film over it. I mean, that's essentially it.
Do you
want to see it?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That's the video. That is the video of it getting done.
Hang on. Go ahead, Will. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for our terms of service to be violated. Also, podcast listeners, welcome, podcast listeners. Let me describe to you. Will, may I say, hefty bulge today. My word in heaven. Get close to that camera, Will. This is it.
That's my laptop. There it is.
Oh,
It's healing well, I guess.
Leave my
Whoa.
penis alone.
All right. Goodbye.
Oh,
Yes, it's been
dear.
fun. It does not say Paul on the
No.
the license plate because Will did not get a big enough one and forgot to make a tribute to the person who passed away because he's a piece of garbage. Is that
I
correct?
think the Batman bed was always to do with Paul though. Like
Yeah, it was a tribute.
It
Yes,
is.
but he just didn't get the license
It's
plate. A lot
his
of times-
Batman bed.
It's right. Thank you, Will Duggan, for doing that. Thank you so much for. Are you all right, Ashley?
I'm good.
Just get the hot flashes. Did you get flush?
I've had the hot flashes the whole show.
I mean,
Can I go for a week?
Why wouldn't you?
Go
Go
I mean,
for
I've
a
had
wee,
the
Will.
hot flashes the entire.
Why? What's
month.
going on?
I was
Sick.
in a way.
Ooh. So, ladies
I
and
mean,
gentlemen,
I misbehaved a bit, didn't I?
yes, ladies and gentlemen, how about we all text Will Duggan a thank you for living up to what he said, and also
Yes.
please make sure to critique the tattoo.
Also, tell him he's beautiful.
Thank you, Will. A couple got banned for having sex. Wait, a couple had sex on Twitch and they only got banned for a week. That's insane.
That's insane. A week.
I don't think we're going to get shut down because I got to be honest.
We didn't
Will
see
Duggan-
anything.
Yeah, although Beardy Noise saw some things. Alex Watson coming in wise will put a hamster down his pants. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the podcast listeners, because I just realized 90 minutes in, what a visual episode we will have.
That was a
uploaded.
very visual episode.
Oh boy.
I don't. Do we have many podcast listeners?
I don't look.
Why are we getting shut down?
Because you almost showed your dong.
I didn't.
There's
show
terms
my
of
dong.
service on the streaming platform.
Yeah, and one of them.
I
is-
did it. I didn't show my penis.
No,
You
that's
wanted
what we're
to.
saying.
How-
We're saying that it's fine, but it's kind of one of those almosts.
Will, are you the kind of guy that if you're bored at a party, especially pre 2017, were you taking out your donger just to spice things up?
No, I don't think I ever have because, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love people singing it, but it has to be consensual.
That's correct. I've also never been that guy, but man, oh man, the amount of times, especially in the 2000s, you just be at a party
Bobby
and
Mayer.
not Bobby's just at open mics. I'm talking about it like you're just existing, and then suddenly just oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I've
remember-
heard about this in male friend groups, and
A
it
guy-
baffles me.
a guy who's now a mechanic for the public transport system in my hometown of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. One time helicoptered his penis in our friend's kitchen, and he had his back to the door, which is good because if not, then he would have full done that to my friend's mom. We didn't realize it come in the house, and he walked forward and down into the basement helicoptering. We're like, Jesus Christ! And then she walked in, and everyone, what are you guys yelling about? And I believe her son then went, had his penis out. It was very funny.
Hey, John's bad. If a baby was born during 9/11,
go ahead.
They could buy a beer
have a
today.
drink now.
Yeah. It's insane. My brother is 19 and he was born 2 years after 9/11, which is disgusting.
Do you know, a lot of people make jokes about 9/11, but I don't like it.
Why not?
My brother-in-law died during 9/11.
What happened?
One of the greatest pilots Saudi Arabia has ever produced.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to a joke.
So do I. You want to know how I knew? Is because Will said this. I don't like 9/11 jokes. That's how you said it. This was the tone you said it. I don't like it. Oh, you proceeded.
Do you guys remember where you were? I take it. It's gonna be that thing of like, where were you on 9/11? Where were you when the Queen died?
I can tell you where I was on the Queen died was I was on my sofa, literally right there, looking at the TV that was CNN, and suddenly it just switched to the Queen's dead, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And then I jumped on the old Twitter. It felt like she was gonna die.
I found out. I was sat next to my brother in the airport, and he got a notification on his phone, and I found out from him.
Everyone, like, people are like some people on social media are fucking bummed. Like, let me say this. Tim Fitzheim has never been more himself by the amount he's posting, like, very sad, earnest remembrances of the Queen. And I got to tell you, that's exactly what I'm looking for him. You know what I mean? Like, he's literally got it like our Liz. Oh, that I'll always remember that laugh. What the fuck is going on? It's wonderful. He's the only person. That's who I want to see grieving. Everyone else carry about your business. I want only Fitz. You know what I mean? Just, calling me Commodore and saying, all right, Johners, and then just weeping over Liz. It's wonderful stuff.
I remember the day after 9/11, I was doing a drama lesson at school. So I was like 14. So we didn't realize the like sort of socio-global effect it would have. Mm-hmm. So we went to school the next day and they asked us to split into groups, and we called our group the Taliban.
Oh my god. Oh, that's great.
We got in so much trouble, and we were like, it gives a fuck. It's a building 5,000 miles away. Also, I have some American friends who text me semi-regs. Shout out to Hazel.
Made up person.
Her name's Hazel. She's 19 and she's dangerous. So,
what was that joke? What were you going for there?
Because it didn't land.
Yeah, because let me tell you, speaking of 9/11, you know what? If the hijackers had the skill of that joke, those towers would still be up, my friend.
Oh, what I'm saying is she's 19 and she's dangerous. So,
no, explain that joke. Shut the fuck up.
You need to explain that a bit better.
And how long have you known Hazel? Yeah.
The point is,
what's going on, Will?
She texted me saying, "Oh, it's all about the Queen." And then she went, "Is there a lot of news about 9/11 in your country today?" And I went, "No, because it didn't affect us. We're not bothered." And she was furious.
Why were you texting this? Was this during 9/11, man?
No,
it was today. It was today. Every year has 9/11.
That's what I'm gonna say about this Hazel story. I didn't care for it one bit.
It was odd.
Yeah.
I want to say 8 when 9/11 happened.
So unreasonable.
And I remember being picked up from school and my folks were being really urgent about it. They were like, "Get in the car. We need to get home. We need to get home." And they brought us home and brought us into the sitting room and sat us in front of the TV, and we just watched the news for the rest of the evening. And we had friends in New York. We had somebody who worked in the building next to the Twin Towers, so we were like just trying to get through to them all evening. And that was the whole evening. Now that person was not in work that day, so they were fine. But
did they get a
wild.
phone call telling them not to go? Are they part of the Illuminati? Ashley, Irish Illuminati. Are they part of the GA? Are they part of the GA? Is that who did this all along? Fucking yes, I knew it.
It was the fucking guy all along.
I have two prevailing memories from 9/11. One is a gym teacher getting 9/11 so wrong. This is like I
think you've mentioned this before, and I love it. Tell it.
I'm walking out of the school going home for lunch, and I hear Mr. Meller, the male-female gym teacher. He was a male man. He was a man, but was the gym teacher for only female gym classes. Definitely that guy got retired early. Anyway, I walked by him speaking to another gym teacher, and he went, "I don't know if you've heard the news, but a plane just landed on top of the World Trade Center and everything's fine." Couldn't have gotten that more wrong, my friend. Second favorite memory of 9/11 was a woman named Chantel. As the school was let out for the day, she walked up to her group of friends and went, "A friend of mine, no, my cousin used to live in New York. Let's go smoke weed." I remember that. And she was crying. And I just remember like, oh, I already hate how humanity's dealing with this.
Well, so I had this teacher who I talk about quite a
Hazel?
lot in my stuff. No, she's a girl who you've
Ms. Hazel?
No, Mr. Simon Holt. Genuinely the greatest teacher. Honestly, I owe that man a debt of gratitude.
What
would Mr.
This isn't your sexy friend Simon, is it?
No, it's not my sexy. He's my right, Ashley. My sexy friend Simon wasn't my teacher. He was my classmate.
Yeah, but I just heard Simon.
He's married also, that friend. Let him be. Let him live his life. So,
sorry, guys.
Mr. Holt.
I got a cat attack happening here.
Oh,
Mr. Holt, a great guy. The day after 9/11, he explained to us what had happened and who was at fault and where a portion would be blamed and all that sort of thing. And he just said, "To be fair, lads, it's bad, but America's going to use this to be cunts for the next 20 years."
I want to say this right now. I really like the British perspective on 9/11 because they always are like, America went real nuts after 9/11. It's like, and so did you guys, by the way. Like, I am so done, especially with the cost of living crisis. England's looking down its nose on America is over. You guys are
England's looking down its nose on anybody is over.
Yeah, England, you guys are the weird white country now. It's no longer any of the other ones. It's you guys. You guys just elected the meanest looking human being you could find, killed off Queen Elizabeth and replaced her. Have you seen Charles's hands? I think he's going to die of a heart attack tomorrow. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was the best.
He won't last very long.
Already, I feel like they walked in and told him some truths, and he was like, "Oh, my." Also, when he said, "My
the
dearest,"
man's already in his 70s.
Yeah, mate. Fucking, we're gonna get Will's coming in hot. Will's coming in. Harry's gonna be back in that palace. Holy shit. William, you're the only English person here. How do you feel Charles is doing at his job so far? Here we go. Have some more vermouth, my friend.
He's already killed one wife.
Oh,
behave.
Okay, look, he is absolutely not the first king to get pegged.
No, but he's the first one to do it on the BBC.
I will say, the nice thing about being English is, we are fucked. We are so fucked. But I think most of us realize we're fucked.
That is
not true.
Not true.
That is not true. I said something to Will during the Fringe and it made him very sad, which is something my dad used to say to me all the time about English people. And it was that an Englishman will be prepared to treat you as an equal as long as you are prepared to treat him as superior.
Yeah. That's very true. That's incredibly
it's-
true.
It's very true. And I think that attitude is going to like carry to the
Because
top
here's the thing
in
with
coming weeks.
that air of superiority made sense when your currency was 2-1 to everyone else because you held the world's debt. That made sense. That's what you could say. Well, listen, they're an incredibly strong economic power within the world stage. I guess that's where this is coming from this drunk guy in Slough while I'm waiting for a train. But now that your economy is doing what I like to call Greece 2008, you all can lick my butt.
Can I just say, Jedward's reaction to the Queen dying is the best thing that's ever happened.
What happened. What happened? What was Jedward's? Show it to us.
They broke the news to a lot of people.
They broke the news to the
Bring
world.
it up. Bring it up right now. Where is
Twitter,
it? Where is it?
Okay, I'll bring up Jedward's Twitter
Ladies and
right
gentlemen,
now.
we got 21 minutes of Jedward content. Possibly. I got to tell you that. Let me say this about Jedward. It's one of my favorite. I think they may
have
be
become absolute icons of our time.
an absolute weird turnaround where it's like, you know, those guys with spiky hair every comedian had a joke about in 2012. Yeah, now they're like the John Oliver of Ireland.
Where
Them and the Rubber Bandits guys podcast. Have you ever listened to that? What is that guy's name?
Blind Boy Boat Club.
Yes. Oh my God.
Remove that. Share.
Will, where were you when the Queen died?
The Co-op.
What were you doing there? What were you buying? I assume Prosecco.
I was buying eggs.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So they tweeted the Queen is dead, but I'd say they were one of the first people to tweet this. Like, so many people found out because Jedward tweeted it.
That's really good.
It's really, really good. And then they just started. Liz Truss must have done something to the Queen. I don't know what this is. That's a retweet. It's official. The Queen has died. This is the one I think that loads of people found out from. And then they just like.
Wait a minute.
It's official. Hi everyone. The Queen has died. It is official.
Like.
I mean, I got to tell you, they had to clearly edit that out because he smiled so many other times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then they were getting loads of shit. So from saying Liz Truss must have done something. How is this insensitive? Liz Truss is transphobic, and that's beyond. Like, they just start lighting into everyone. FYI, we're Irish, the country that has been oppressed historically by the monarchy. Please study our history. We haven't said anything but the facts.
Wait.
The trash Piers Morgan will still find a way to blame Meghan Markle, abolish the monarchy, and give the people real democracy. King Charles should hand back the 6 Irish counties on his visit to Northern Ireland. No war, no words. Just words. It's time. Like, Piers Morgan has no royal titles, but he's the biggest stalker to ever exist. Hope Meghan gets a restraining order.
How did this go from here? What is he doing in a lake? Bring the volume up of that right now. I need to know what he's saying in this water.
I don't know.
Send this to somebody that you feel needs to chill the F out. Namaste.
Jedward's getting a follow from me.
Yeah, I mean, Jedward have become. They've just become heroes, icons of our time.
I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to get into a whole thing. But am I crazy that there is a big vein of transphobia in the UK? Like, it's one of those things where, like, the amount of people that casually just brought up, like, well, I'll tell you, one of the problems is there's too many trans people walking around the fringe, and I was like, I think there's 3. Like, what are you talking about? Also, I think Will's asleep. Will, are you still with us, Will?
Yes, I'm doing Duolingo.
Can you guys please tweet or text Will Duggan and ask him not to do Duolingo, please? Hi,
well,
oh my God,
he's a guest on our show. It's still going. So, hi, royalists. British imperialism was the cause of the Irish famine and millions of deaths around the world. We mourn for them. Sincerely, Ireland. Victims of colonization are entitled to express how they feel. Beyond all the celebratory royal posts and propaganda, the majority don't give a fuck. Like, it's just amazing.
I
That's
gotta
it.
say-
But like, they just went for it. They're so iconic, and I love.
Do you
them
think
to
that we can
pieces.
get Jedward on the stream? I would like people. Can we please? Why don't we need to email planetjedwardlimited@gmail.com?
We should try and. Oh, we would go viral if we could get Jedward on the show.
Can we please bring that back up and
Oh, I've
look at
just
the
gotten rid of
comments?
it.
How's Duolingo going, Will?
I've got 3 more to do.
How's that vermouth going, by the way?
It's gone.
Oh my god! So you drank all the vermouth and all the wine?
Yes.
Which one do we want to see the comments?
The High
on?
Royalist. David Hoare saying the High Royalist ones.
Sure.
I did see that video, David Hoare. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to play it because you sent it to me. Can you email it to me? But let me just.
So this one.
David.
Please explain how the current monarchy and those in it are responsible for imperialism. Like,
oh my
they're
god.
just gonna be getting Jedward outflanking Sinn Féin for the Republican vote.
That's really funny.
I just think it's a neat way to gloss over genocide.
Well, we'll go up. I want to see what that
Irish Twitter being warned to behave itself.
Oh, that's very fun.
That was being shared a lot out with Jedward.
The big problem is, I think many people will agree, the former colonies are very uppity these days.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I want to be able to play this, but it's just David, can you just email it to me? Being in Facebook messages is annoying. Have you seen the river dancing video to Another One Bites the Dust? I mean, that will get us completely demonetized. Thank you, David. And then we will play how David. What is this?
The mystery of the IRA Army Council has been solved. It was
Oh,
Jedward
that's
all
so
along.
funny. I have a question. What are they twins? I assume they're twins.
They're twins, yeah.
And they sing.
To be fair, if it was Jedward, I'd call it the IR gay.
No, that was a double takeoff. That was a double takeoff. Please, ladies and gentlemen.
Jedward. So, do you not know who Jedward are at all?
I'm aware of them from jokes from comedians,
So-
but that's it.
Who they are is they're only a couple of years older than me. I think they were only the year above me in school. So about 10 years ago, maybe they went on X Factor, and they went on as singers, but they became that year's like jokey piss take act, and they ended up getting quite far into the competition because people kept voting for them because they were mad, but they're not good singers, but they were good performers. They
Good
were
politicians, it seems.
yeah.
Will Duggan is
So-
back with some more of his hot takes. Will Duggan, by the way, will be going straight from this podcast to appearing on Trigonometry.
Oh, with that fucking ventriloquist dummy.
Do
you know what I find mad about Trigonometry? And you should watch it.
Bring it on.
Both of them look more like a ventriloquist dummy than the other. Francis, Constantine, you're a pair of fucking cunts. No, fucking. John, do me a favor for
Yes,
all
sir.
the negative I've done to myself on this podcast.
Yes.
Trim that and put it out.
I mean,
Francis Foster,
Somebody
Constantine
click-
kissing. The pair
you
of
know
you,
what?
you
I'm gonna-
fucking cunts. You right-wing reactionary dickweeds.
Will, when are we going to be at the backyard next? I just want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, the views expressed by Will Duggan are they're fine. They're fine.
yeah.
This, by the way, ladies
Tanya
and
Lee
gentlemen,
Davis, you anti-vax prick.
is that? I didn't think Tanya Lee Davis. That the other Tanya was anti-vax.
They're all anti-vax.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Speaking
Exact way I found out the Queen had died.
The Queen's dead.
Who was that from?
That's how David Hoare found out that the Queen had died.
But who's the message from?
David?
No, that's how he found out. So that must have been somebody else.
No, I know. I want to know who the message is from. That's why I said.
Oh, sorry.
David, tell us. Yeah.
David, who's that message from? It's very funny.
The Queen's dead. I was sat on my sofa. Here's my fascinating thing is, what did you guys think of Charles's first speech?
I didn't actually hear it. I kept hearing about it, and then I didn't know where to go and watch it.
I mean, it's one of those weird things where it's like, I actually think as a take aside the
It was David's friend Andy.
Like it. Here's what I'm going to say about Charles. That in terms of, and this is the nice thing about him, he seems to think it's not cool that Prince Andrew being a pedophile can just be ignored, and his mom really seemed to be okay with that, because his mom was
Wait,
like,
what? How do we know this? What's okay?
Because Charles literally cut him out of the monarchy. He's like,
wow,
the monarchy is me, my kids. The rest of you we have to scale this down, because
is that before or after he murdered his wife?
That was after he murders his wife. It was part of the whole scaling down the monarchy plan, though.
She got scaled down in a tunnel.
Because she...
What I like about this program is when we have some of our most intensely beloved guests on, one of the earmarks of it is that they just get at a certain part so violently drunk that then it's like...
Oh, but I'm not even violently drunk.
You're a bit drunk, mate.
I'm not violently drunk.
Oh, okay. Cool. Where are you going to sleep tonight?
I will sleep on a bed of the Queen killed Diana and Andrew fucks kids.
Oh, yes. There's no argument over either one of those things. But yes, no, everyone is... you can look and there's a bunch of British gossip sites that are like, the last time we will see Andrew in public is at the Queen's funeral. I guarantee Prince Andrew was like, Mom's dead? Shit.
No, to be fair,
trouble.
I think the last time you'll see Andrew in public is a PTA fundraiser.
That is
when
true.
The kids are involved.
Exactly. You are going to see Andrew at a lot of sports days, just dressed up like a cone.
There's a video going around of him at the funeral, and I don't really understand what it's meant to be.
But the funeral hasn't happened yet.
Or not at the funeral, but they're in
Mourning?
Holyrood.
Oh.
Or wherever.
Yeah,
But
also...
by the way, Edinburgh, yesterday, going through for my gig, I was very glad I wasn't somebody who drove there, because all the roads
are closed,
blocked off. Completely closed off.
Oh, man, I got to tell you, if you're a resident of Edinburgh, the last 6 weeks have been a real kick in the ass.
Yeah.
To our Troggies that live in Edinburgh, 1,000 apologies. You had the Fringe. Then in the Fringe, you had the garbage strike. I assume the garbage strike is yet to be cleaned up, really.
It is actually, it has been cleaned up.
That's great. Just in time for them
still
to shut
smells, but...
all your roads. So
Yeah.
that that the entire nation of Scotland, I think by a majority, not the biggest fan of, gets to lie in state. She's not lying in state in Scottish Parliament, though. I assume she's lying
in St. Giles, I think, the cathedral.
Okay.
To be fair to the Fringe, I imagine it's a nightmare, only compounded by all that extra money in every single business that's run.
Yes,
I bet that annoys you.
I think it does annoy them, and it always bugs the shit out of me when they're like, "Good, get out of here," and it's like, "Mate, I paid."
Let's take it away then. Good luck, Edinburgh.
Yeah. And I think it's rich considering it was taken away for the past 2 years, and the economy is struggling for it.
Yeah. So do you know what?
Look at the rent prices and
Edinburgh,
everything.
I want every person to look at me in the eye and say, "Thank you."
Oh, they don't do that for you? They do.
They don't, because I'm English.
I find it wild that people complain about it, because if you really hate it that much, fucking move out of Edinburgh.
The thing is, Ashley, there are many negatives to the Fringe. Of course there are.
is, of course, yeah.
Bus delays, too many people, and there's not enough positives. I mean, sure, a hugely inflated economy for the month,
Mhm.
and the greatest art on the country at their doorstep. But it's
World.
not enough for them. They love to fucking
Yeah.
boo hoo hoo. My
I
train
just-
was late. Go
when
fuck yourselves,
I-
Edinburgh.
I first came to the Fringe in 2018, and I was so enamored by the entire thing that I moved here 3 months later.
I
I had never experienced anything like it, being from fucking back arse of nowhere in Ireland.
in 2018 got into an argument with an old man in front of Mum's because I was smoking a cigarette, and he walked up and he went, "Don't put that cigarette on the ground." And I went, "What?" And he went, You're always littering, all of you people that come for the Fringe." And I went, "Okay." And he went, "I hate the Fringe." And I went, "What's your problem?" And he went, "You guys are ruining the city." And I went, "How?" And then he went to walk away, and I went, "Answer my question." And he went, "I'll call the police." And I went, "Go ahead." And then he walked away, and I walked by him 2 days later, and I walked up to him and I said, "How is the Edinburgh ruining the Fringe?" And he had such a look of anger on his face, and then he walked away again. Second time with a dog that he had to circle back and untether from a little thing to get. And I enjoy anytime this topic is brought up, I think of that old man who I think is now dead, and I love it.
I'll
Probably
say it.
dead.
The people of Edinburgh, say thank you or shut up.
Sold out run energy from Will here. Was it a sold out run completely, Will?
One day didn't sell out.
Oh,
One day.
god damn. How close?
Was that the day I came as well? It was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
2 empty seats.
2 empty seats?
I'll get my little leaves from the Fringe Society.
You will get because it's 90 something percent.
It's
right?
92%.
What's the leaves?
So if you sell out 92%, the Fringe Society, bunch of cunts, give us our app. I hate you all. Give you leaves. She's like, you sold out.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
You'll see them on a lot of posts. It used to be like a big thing to get, but then because the prominence of the Free Fringe and Monkey Barrel, they're like less of a thing to chase because a bunch of you can't put them on Monkey Barrel shows,
right? Because they keep the 10% back.
Yes, and also may I say this? Monkey Barrel, please, everyone support that comedy club. They really did a nice job for me.
They really did do a pretty great thing this year.
Yeah,
and that's me swallowing a lot of past resentment to go, no, genuinely, it was a cool month for them.
They sold a lot of tickets and gave a lot of their revenue elsewhere.
What?
What do you know? What's going on, Will?
I know nothing. What do you know?
What do you know? I think you know something.
I met Russell Brand's dad the other day.
What are you talking about?
What
are you talking
about?
Sorry, I met Russell Brand's dad the other day. Is by and of itself a singular notion.
Where were you?
What has that got to do with Monkey Barrel at the Fringe?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Or you're moving on to distract from something that you've said that you
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Who's your least favorite abuser in the industry?
Oh my god.
Who's my least favorite abuser?
What do you mean by that, Will?
Well, we'll give a couple of them a buy.
I feel like, ladies and gentlemen, we could get Will to promise to get another tattoo right now. Will,
yeah,
how
you've
much
got a chaos in your
Will,
soul
how much
right now.
you get the UTS logo tattooed at the back of your neck? We have 1 year to make this happen. Next Fringe,
£5,000.
£5,000 by next August.
Yeah.
No, can we not? Can we please not? Can we?
Fine. £10,000.
No.
No, you already said 5. You fucking welcher.
No, I don't. I am not. We are not setting up a fundraiser for this. This is not happening. I'm not letting it. In fact, no, I'm going to take you both off so that nothing else can be said to make this happen. This is not happening. I don't approve. No more silly tattoos. You gonna behave yourself?
Will, are you going to behave yourself?
£10,000.
Nope, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. Well, I was just about to do that.
Does it feel like it's faster than it usually is? It feels faster than it usually is.
I am convinced that the timing on this changes every single time I hear it.
Interesting.
It sometimes sounds really slow, and sometimes it sounds really fast. It totally distorts my understanding of reality and time.
Yeah. Tor agreed. Thank you so much for your subscription.
£10,000.
£2,500 is what you agreed to.
Please not. I mean, would it have to be the logo as it is now, or if we change the logo between now and then?
It can change.
It can change. Because I haven't said this to you or Chris yet, but I'm pushing for a rebrand.
£10,000 across my shoulder blades.
No. It'll be we'll give you £2,500. And luckily that'll be in 1 year's time. So that'll be about $5 American, which I can swing.
£10,000.
In 1 year's time, if the account, you better pray to God the British economy doesn't crash. If it becomes that it's like 10,000 British pounds to $1 American, you, my friend, are having your marker called in, and then you, my friend, are getting the UTS logo as a back piece tattooed. Tattoo artist of my choosing, time of my choosing, evening time, tattoo
you are
time.
So bitter about that time.
7 a.m.
Oh, fucking ridiculous.
Well,
So
I had to put up with so much bitching and
ridiculous.
whinging over
It
this
was-
guy.
It's not bitching and whinging. It was
bitching and whinging.
such.
He was so upset. He was so upset that he couldn't come to the tattoo.
I wanted you to eat my butt. That's what I wanted you to do, Will. Eat my butt. Will, how about you plug some stuff, because we are wrapping it up. Wrapping it up.
Finish it up.
Please listen to my podcast. It's called the National Treasures Podcast. Just search it, find it.
Really? What's it about, Will? You're really selling it well.
Where we just do great shit. It's all good. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna watch Band of Brothers. The sort code of my bank account is 5366133.
And the account number is
323.
Don't do it.
323 what? Shut up, Ashley. 323 what?
There you go.
We know it's a NatWest for 323. Yeah, sounds imperialist. That sounds right. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley.
I'd like you all to stand for the new king.
Who? And Ashley, also, did anyone else feel like we were about to, Will was about to get his dong out? Because that's what that felt like.
What that felt like, yeah.
It felt like you were about to say your
the
new
new king.
Well, according to the comments, I got my dong out earlier.
They were pranking you, mate. Or were they? Is Will the new king? His dick. Yeah, it's your dick is the new king. Ashley, anything you need to plug? Any gigs coming up?
I do actually have some gigs. Let me bring them up.
Well, Ashley does that. I'm going on vacation for the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing to plug. Thank you for your support over the Fringe. It was really appreciated. I love you, Ashley. On to you.
Yeah, thank you for coming and supporting John during the Fringe. I went to see John's show 3 times.
It was very nice of you.
And it was great. And then, so I have gigs. I'm doing Red Raw at the Stand in Edinburgh on the 19th. I'm doing Red Raw at the Stand in Glasgow on the 20th. I'm doing Monkey Barrel on the 23rd and the 24th of this month. And I'm doing the Material Girl show in Glasgow at McCool's on the 26th. So that's like a whole week of gigs there. That's for anybody that's based in Scotland and wants to come and see me do stand-up, which I kind of recommend that you do. I've been kind of good at my last few gigs. Yeah. Also, suggest people you would like to have on the show, because we need to get some guests. It's a whole new season. I'm going to need a guest next week because neither Chris or John can be here. Neither can Will. So let me know who you think you would like to see next week.
Also, one last thing before we go. Can we just grab, this is a tweet from Your friend of mine, George Fox.
George Fox.
I was doing a show tonight, which meant I, an Irish comedian, had to announce to a room full of British people that a queen had died. The queen had died. Very difficult to stand on stage and break the news with one of the strongest erections of my life. Go on, George Fox.
It's a great tweet. Go and like and share that tweet from George.
Chucky Arala.
Jedward is the best one. Can't we get funny?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I actually have. Jedward have DM'd me in the past.
What do you mean?
I wonder if I could DM them and see if I could get them on the show.
David Hoare. Do you want David Hoare as your co-host tomorrow?
Yes.
David
Hoare.
You next.
Oh, Tom Tuck. I could get Tom Tuck on. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And also send a happy birthday message to George Fox as
well. Get a happy
Oh,
birthday to George Fox.
It's his birthday today, and he has COVID.
It's the beginning of our third season. Fireworks for all. Will Duggan made good on the Batman bed tattoo. Will, can you send us a photo of it so I can add it as a background here?
No.
Yes.
Thanks.
I have a photo.
Thank you, Ashley. No one
John, are you able to do the raid? Because I am logged out of the Twitch account.
Hang on.
I had to reset all of my security settings on my browser because I did something that got me booted out of my email and I couldn't get into it. And then I had to just reset everything. And I'm logged out of everything. And I do this every few weeks. For somebody who is trying to build a career in a technical field, I'm really, really bad at technical things. But don't tell anybody that I'm trying to get a job with about that.
I mean, don't worry about it. It is this program after all. I believe one of the mods can do it.
Yeah, if a mod can do a raid, if you can. I got the Batgirl film. I got the Batgirl film cancelled. It was all me.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I mean, I'm glad you did it. It was the right thing to do. You know what I mean?
Nobody needed to see that.
They wouldn't cast me as Batman.
I'm so sad.
Raid.
You can just go, baby.
I want to see the raid.
Oh, God damn it. It's now. Oh, yeah. I can't log in.
Whoever you guys, I can't get into Twitch at all. So whoever you guys want to raid, we'll trust you. Mods can't raid.
Oh, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. We have a tech issue this week. Manual raid. Everyone head on over to whoever you want.
Whoever you want. Go and share the love around Twitch. We're just going to end the show. This is terrible. Hey, it's the first week back. It's season 3. What do you expect? We love you. See you next week, 10 o'clock UK time. That's the only time that matters. Okay. I am going to play the outro video. Bye.
Got it.
That's all. Penis into her vagina. That's all. That's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his sperm is in her. Maybe you're wondering if a mistake could be made when having sexual intercourse. That can't happen.